All right, folks, bear with me as I try to get through some of our most amazing books from Usborne Books. Usborne's based in the UK. They employ designers to make these books the most amazing books for kids you've ever seen. We're going to start with the That's Not My series. There's a series of over 30 books at this point. Everything's outlined in black, and each double page has two touchies with the little white mouse saying, "That's not my blank, it's blank is too blank," until the end where he finds his puppy or dinosaur or dragon or train or tractor or whatever else there is, mermaid, princess, fairy, and so forth. Usborne has other touchy-feely books with multiple touchies per page. They have other lift and look books for toddlers. This has flaps and it's kind of like a look and find type of a book. Lots of stuff going on behind the scenes here. Then they have the Peek Inside collection, which also has flaps. These are more papery, but they're still very durable. And if anything ever happens to the book, whether it's the child tearing the flaps off or throwing it in the toilet or whatever else, Usborne replaces the book for half price and is very happy to do so. Moving along to preschool, we have a lot of great preschool books, starting with our phonics readers. These are all really funny books that rhyme. This, you can buy them individually or you can buy them in a set. This set of 12 books comes with a CD and has 12 different very funny stories in it. And they get into lots of different problems and again they rhyme and they're fun. We also have books called The Squirrel's Tale and Mouse About the House, which follow the left to right and up to down progression of reading. And at the end of the book, it asks the children to do it again, and so they happily comply. Great, great book. Moving on, we have the Complete Book of Farmyard Tales. This is a set of 20 stories where the top line is written on a very easy level, maybe first grade, and the bottom line on a second grade reading level. Again, it comes with a CD, but there are literally 5 different ways to read this book, and it's a great value at just $24.99. We have some books that work on whole word reading, just like we had phonics readers. This Lift the Flap word book is very nice and puzzly, and a lot of fun for kids to do. So you can see the little girl hiding here and there as well. And if you lift that, you can see hide under there. It's great. And telling the time, and again, the 1001 Things to Spot series, where kids don't have to be able to read to find 1 of that and 3 of that and so forth. And the inside's laid out the same way. One of my very favorite series for preschool through kindergarten and second grade, through second grade, they're written on a second grade reading level, is this Beginners series. Nice hardback books, amazing illustrations, and I learn something new every time I pick up a new one of these. They're just amazing. We have Classic Tales. These two happen to be Hans Christian Andersen fairy tales and Greek myths. Terrific illustrations, classic stories that follow the pattern of the classic tale. They're not Disney-fied. And again, lots of great illustrations in here and terrific stories. We have things like Shakespeare and classics for young readers and all kinds of different things. More Lift the Flap books for young, How Do Flowers Grow, and older, Lift the Flap Computers and Coding, and other Lift the Flap books, including the Picture Atlas, where under the flaps you have everybody saying hello to you in their own language. Amazing. More school-aged books include encyclopedias, the Children's Encyclopedia, which deals with science and history and geography. The Science Dictionary, we have one for old and one for young. We have 3 levels of the math dictionaries. This one is for K through 6. And the orange one is for 4th grade and up. And that's that one there. The Thesaurus, which has lots and lots of different words to use in an alphabetized index in the back. Great book. If your child's studying language, the First 1,000 Words series comes in a number of different languages, and it's wonderful. We have science experiments for either homeschooling or science fair projects. We've got the Mysteries and Marvels series, which has a little bit more information and different information than, say, the encyclopedias do. And then we've got fiction stories, several fiction series. This just happens to be one of them from Usborne, and a few nonfiction series from Usborne. A lot of the time I will sell this particular series to adults and teens. It's just a fantastic series. And then we have books for older kids like the Greek myths and so forth. Quickly, I wanted to share about our activity books with you. We have noisy books for young babies. We've got these white clean books that come with its own dry erase marker here that get your child ready for writing and reading and math and so forth. We have got the busy books and the wind-up books, and the difference between them is with the busy books, you pull it back and it goes around several tracks in the book. With the wind-ups, and then it just lives there. With the wind-ups, it's the same thing, except you have to wind up the particular car. And so for some kids, they don't necessarily have the fine motor skills to do that yet. But that's the way that works. We have lots and lots of sticker books. This happens to be my favorite, Sticker Dolly Dream Jobs for the girls. But there's also unisex ones for Shakespeare and for Greek myths and so forth. And then we have ones that appeal more to boys, like this robots one. We have younger books of the sticker books for slightly younger children. We've got coloring books that talk a little bit about a particular animal or plant or whatever, and show you what it looks like for real, and then let you color it in yourself. We've got origami books, an origami book and decorations to cut, fold, and stick, and 100 paper planes, which are all terrific for activities for kids. And then more activity books like this one here. And the dancing book there comes with a CD. And finally, our drawing, doodling, and coloring series, which, as you might imagine, has lots of things to draw and doodle and color in it. Thanks so much. What was your favorite book tonight?